Yep, got a brand new tablecloth finally, and nice little backdrop for my unboxing here. Well, for one of the things anyway. Greetings, comrades. This is me, Caleb, back with another unboxing video. Hope you all have a happy Easter and have a nice ham dinner. Like I had that honey chipotle ham. It's bomb. It's gonna make a hell of a nice ham bone soup. So I saved the bone and quite a bit of the meat. But anyway, you see a random backdrop. You see a brown knife. There can only be one thing: an unboxing. And let's go and get the. I got two items here, but let's get the least interesting one out of the way. And it is a samurai armor model kit of sorts. Sword, flag, and case. Basically a little miniature display of like different samurai armor. So you got the Kabuto helmet there, you got the armor and the shin guards and whatnot. Of course you got the sword, and it comes with a display stand and a case for it. And okay, you can go ahead and pause the video and look at that if you want. It's surprisingly good. Surprisingly clear here, but this is the Date Masamune A1. There's quite a few different there's quite a few different armor sets for this particular series. There are a lot of different samurai clans way back in the day, and yeah, it looks pretty simple enough. I may or may not put this together in the video, but just something to jazz up my I might put this on my desk in this room, otherwise I'll put it on one of the shelves. But yeah, has something I had on my wish list for a while, just something to spice up my setup a little bit, because I do like a samurai. It's a shame I'm not latest sergeant or anything. I mentioned before I'm 8% Scandinavian, so yeah. So nice little display, I will admit. So we get some of this plastic off so it's not so reflective. I'm assuming this whole thing is a display case, because when I seen the picture, it's all put in this one like little display box. Let's look at the Date Masamune, the Japanese famous armor. And it pretty just shows you where everything goes. Okay, I'll probably do that on the side. I'll probably show it off at the end of the video here. And looks like we got a little. Let's see. I'm guessing this shows off the rest of the different armor sets you can get. Well, I wasn't wrong. And too bad I'm not fluent in Japanese, but it shows off all the different samurai armors you can get. There's probably there's like $40 each, and that's the one I have. Date Masamune. But yeah, it's pretty nice map of all the different provinces of Japan during the feudal era and all the different samurai clans. Yeah, it's quite exotic. I always like samurai armor. It's so exotic, especially with the kabutos, those helmets. Really cool. But anyway, so that's one package. The second one is something I'm a little more interested in. Now, if you already know, I love 8BitDo, and one of my favorite controllers, if not my number one favorite controller, is the 8BitDo Ultimate controller. And this one's for the Switch. This is a Bluetooth controller. Even though it's not my number one favorite anymore, it's still a solid controller, especially for the price. All the buttons feel good. You got the Hall Effect joysticks. This is the Switch version. They also make one for the Xbox. I have that 3-mode controller. And they made quite a few different versions of it now. The 2C, which has an extra shoulder buttons here, which this kind of relates to that. And you got the back buttons, you got the different connection modes. Really solid controller for the Switch. But and I have one of the Xbox now on, dedicated for the PC. And I decided to get the Ultimate 2 wireless controller. Now, there's also a 2.4 GHz controller, which is more or less the same controller, but with different connection methods. But this one made solely for Windows and Android. That's mainly what I got it for playing on PC. And yeah, Android, you can connect it. This does have Bluetooth, but only for Android. If you want to use it on the PC, you need the dongle, or use it wired, which typically you would do since the tower's right there. But anyway, yeah, pretty much the same shape that we're all familiar with, though the buttons are a much different area now, because again, this kind of emulates a Switch controller, even though this is for, like, you know, PC and Android. You got the home button and stuff like that, but there are two big things about this, well, three actually, and I'll explain them as soon as I open this up. It looks like I don't even need them. I didn't even need the knife. I keep forgetting 8BitDo's packaging has these little tabs you just pull off and you can just take it out there. So anyway, let's go ahead and slide this bad boy out. I always like 8BitDo's packaging. It's nice and professional. And here we are. There's the controller itself. Another thing I love about these Ultimate controllers, they always come with like a, well, most of them anyway, they come with this docking station that also doubles as a receiver. Because if you haven't seen 8BitDo's Ultimate controller docking stations, they charge the controller and not only store the wireless receiver, but they also utilize it when it's plugged in. So you don't even need to plug the receiver into your computer. You just get the Type-C cable, plug that into the computer, and then you charge your controller and use it wirelessly through this. Thing I really love about it. It's got the quick start, yeah, for Windows, Android, yeah. Again, this does have Bluetooth, but it's only for Android. Here's the Type-C cable, which I have a bunch of these. If you saw my setup video yesterday, I have a shit ton of Type-C cables. That little tote I have is enough to hold all the cables I have. Oh, caramba. But yeah, it says Hall Effect, but the Ultimate 2 controller actually uses TMR joysticks, which are pretty much like Hall Effect joysticks, but they use less power, so they're more energy efficient. But yeah, here is the Ultimate 2 controller, following the traditional Xbox layout in terms of the buttons. Well, these feel a lot smoother. Yeah, it says Hall Effect, but they're actually TMR joysticks. Yeah, nice D-pad. 8BitDo makes some amazing D-pads. Oh man, you see the top here, we have traditional triggers here, but we also has the additional shoulder buttons, which are really handy. So you don't have to move that far to, because some people don't like back buttons. They're there if you need them, but you know. Oh, and it also has trigger stops. I almost forgot about that. So this truly is an Ultimate controller. How about that? Yeah, I always like to feel these controllers in my hand. They're really solid and so reliable, especially with the Hall Effect joysticks and now TMR joysticks with the Ultimate 2s. But yeah, not only that, you also notice a little bit of a translucent ring around the friction right here. That's because these are the RGB. Yeah, this is the first 8BitDo controller I have that has RGB. And, you know, take it or leave it, it's there. But the TMR joysticks, that's what really sold me on this. And again, I just love the feel of the Ultimate controller. You know, Ultimate True. I can talk. Sorry, I ate too much ham. But yeah, the feel controller, just, I love it so much. And the additional shoulder buttons and these other features, it's just icing on the cake. So yeah, this nice little companion controller. I have quite a few controllers on PC now, but hey, never hurts to have one more. I like to have a little variety. So yeah, nice little Easter gift. There may be one more pseudo unboxing tomorrow, because I decided to order a new external hard drive, because my 2TB one's starting to slow down a bit, and I've had it for like 5 years, so it's time to swap that out. Much higher capacity, this one, 5 TB as opposed to 2 TB. That, and it was on sale, so I figured, you know what, might as well get one. So anyway, I'll show off the samurai armor after this. And yeah, this is Everything Get Up, signing out. You have a good day. And here is that samurai armor display completed. Pretty simple to do. And yeah, looks really cool too. Got the samurai armor and the Kabuto display here. Got the banner. Got the little frame here. And the scabbard, or no, the sheath and the sword. Nice little display. And I will say these parts feel pretty solid. And well, I wish I could say for the protective here too, but this is plastic, like traditional like packaging plastic. So don't throw this away. If I'm displaying this, you actually need this to actually put over this. But it looks really nice. Can't wait to display this on my desk somewhere.